Hey, what is up guys? It is Phantom here and welcome back to a brand new video guys. So in this video I'm going to be going over my personal favorite area from each world in Wizard101 guys. So I'm gonna be honest, it was a little bit hard to narrow down kind of like just one area from each world that I really liked, because obviously every world is amazing in their own right, and a lot of worlds have really unique areas, and it was hard to narrow it down to just one. But anyways guys, we're gonna be pretty much going in order of kind of how the story goes. I'll kind of just throw the side worlds in there because obviously they are worlds after all, and they have some pretty cool areas. So anyways guys, let's get into the first area here. So obviously we're in Wizard City, the first world. Obviously we're gonna be going in order. So my favorite area, guys, I know this is kind of basic. This is kind of a basic bitch move, if I'm being honest here, but my favorite area in Wizard City has to be Ravenwood. It's like, the thing is about Ravenwood, there's just something, about the atmosphere that's just probably makes it one of the most magical places in this game, guys. Like seriously, there is just, God, there's just so much about Ravenwood that I like, from the music, the aesthetics. I don't know, just the overall nostalgia factor that it just brings out is just honestly insane to me. And I don't know, I find myself just coming back here a lot, just to kind of just, I don't know, check it out and just kind of see how things are. I don't know if that makes much sense, but I don't know, I just like this area so much that I just find myself coming back to it just even when I don't need to. And that's kind of, when you can tell an area is just so good, is that it just keeps drawing you back and you just keep coming back to it. So I don't know, I just really like Ravenwood. I'm sure a lot of people do as well. It's the classic area. I just have so many memories of just running around here, going to my dorm room because I just didn't have a house, going to each one of these schools because I just kind of wanted to see what the spells they had, and I just kind of wanted to check out the professor and stuff, because each school was different and unique. And then of course it's all surrounded by the big boy Bartleby here, which honestly, he's just the crown jewel of this whole area. And I don't know, they just did a really good job with it, and I just found myself, I don't know, just keep coming back to it because it's just that good. It's just that intriguing, and I don't know guys, that's all I kind of have to say for Ravenwood though. Let's move on to the next world, which is Croc, I believe. Yeah, Croc guys, let's head there. Guys, I think by now it's pretty common knowledge that Krokotopia itself definitely needs a world revamp, because let's be honest, there's a lot here that needs to be updated. But one area that I don't really think needs that much work, I mean obviously it'd be really great if they updated the graphics for Croc, but anyways guys, back to what I was saying. Gosh, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but anyways, my personal favorite area in Croc is going to have to be the Well of Spirits, guys. There's just a certain vibe. I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it. There's a certain vibe I get, whenever I enter the Well of Spirits. Obviously, memories flood in of just me questing through Croc and getting to the end and just, I don't know, overall just having a really fun time with it. But this is just one of those areas, I don't know, with its green glow and the green, the green goo, that's just kind of, I don't know guys, there's something really charming about it. Obviously it's got the huge Well of Spirits here, which, all the goo's going in here. I can only assume this is probably ectoplasm, but I don't know, it's just a really cool area. You got obviously the Temple of Storms here with your big boy statue here. Of course it's just kind of the hub for the Tomb of Storms. Actually wait, this isn't called the Tomb of, this whole area is called the Tomb of, yeah, this is called the Temple of Storms, yeah. So this is kind of just the hub for the Tomb of Storms, and I don't know, there's just really something charming about it, the acidy green glow to the walls, and just, I don't know, it's a little bit of a spooky area, and Croc's not really much of a spooky world, honestly, to me at least. This whole area just feels really different from what the entirety of Croc is, so I don't know, it just kind of rips me out from your traditional Croc, and just kind of almost just throws you into, I wouldn't say a new world, but definitely a new way of thinking about it. I don't know guys, I don't know, this is just my favorite area. Obviously it's my personal opinion. Let me know your opinions in the comments down below, because obviously there's a lot of great areas in each world, guys, and I'd love to hear about them, honestly, because, we all have our different opinions, and, I want to see your points, because, honestly, in the comments you guys make really good points. But, anyways, without further ado, guys, let's move on to Marylebone. So, guys, my favorite area in Marylebone, just, without a doubt, just right off the bat, just has to be Barkingham Palace, guys. What can I say about Barkingham Palace? This area, I don't know, there's just, it has so much to offer, there's obviously the, numerous dungeons that you go through with, and you gotta, go with the storyline to like save the queen from like Dr. Jackal and all that. Like obviously, you know, that stuff's really interesting, but like the area itself, obviously it obviously has to do with the fact that it's, you know, probably the newest area in Marylebone. Obviously it was released a long time ago, like when the 4 dungeons came out, but the area just, oh, it looks so updated. It looks so nice, you know? It's like, what this area does, it's like just a better version of Marylebone, obviously, right? But it still retains that, like, Marylebone feel in it, you know? It kind of looks a little bit like Marylebone in Pirate, which, I mean, Marylebone Pirate's amazing, you know? Like, there's few wrong with Marylebone in Pirate, guys, but, seriously, there's just, oh, man, just, like I said, guys, a lot that has to do with these areas is, like, at least for me, that's, like, what's really important is, like, the atmosphere of the area and the kind of vibe it gives off, and, man, I don't know, guys, the vibes are just so there for this one. I mean, just, like, look at it. Like, you got the huge airship up there. I mean, just an awesome visual, and, like, just, like, the Queen's Courtyard and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's just a really, really, awesome area of Marylebone, and honestly, it just makes me wonder, like, if they ever made, like, a part 2 to Marylebone, guys, I think it could be fucking insane, honestly. Oh my god, I just got another idea for a video, guys. But, anyways, yeah, that's all I really gotta say about Buckingham Palace. Like, it's just my personal favorite area, guys. But anyways, let's move on to Mushu, guys. Now, I know it's not technically part of Mushu, guys, because you kind of have to use Croc to get here, but, you know, really, okay, let me just show you the area, guys. So, welcome to Kembalong Village. Oh my god, I'm sure many people have just never even seen this area before. I mean, it looks amazing. Obviously, it's part of the 4 dungeons area, obviously, for Mushu. So, I mean, technically it is part of Mushu. I mean, look at it, like, the whole Mushu theme and everything. I don't know, there's something I really, really like about it. Actually, I know what I really, really like about it. It's in the snow, guys. It's Mushu in the snow, and there's something about Mushu in the snow, like with these Japanese style like houses and everything, and all the Japanese or / Chinese. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like I get confused with all the Asian culture, but obviously it is Asian culture. At least that's where they're getting their inspiration from. But just the whole Asian aesthetic with like the snow and like in the mountains, it's just insane to me because when you quest through Mushu in Wiz, you never actually get to. I mean, you see the snowy mountains in the Jade Palace and stuff, but you never actually get to go up to them. Until this area was kind of released. Obviously, it's a very short area. You don't really get to explore a ton here. It's kind of just that one dungeon up there. But I really, really wish they made more areas in Mushu like this because there's just something so interesting to me about Mushu in the snow, guys. There's just so much that they could have done with this. I mean, the area itself looks amazing, but I think Mushu in the snow just had a lot of potential. And honestly, I hope they do more with it in the future. They probably won't, but I mean, look at this area, guys. It's just. Oh my god, it's just insane. I love it. You know, in Pirate, you can go to, you can kind of, I mean, there's like little parts of Pirate where like there's a little bit of snow like where Mushu is, and there's a few areas, but it's nothing like this. I'd really love to see more of this. It's just such a unique area, and it's so different from like the actual Mushu. I don't know. I really like it a lot. It's a really, really unique area, guys. But anyways, let's move on to Dragonspire. Alright, guys, so for this next area, let us take a dive into the past here. Guys, welcome to Dragonspire. Oh man, it sure doesn't look like it, does it, guys? But anyways, my favorite area in Dragonspire is without a doubt the Grand Chasm, but in the past. Basically, guys, there's this dungeon, if you haven't made it through Dragonspire yet, there's basically a dungeon where you gotta gather like a time crystal. Basically, you gotta go into this time vault thing, and you gotta do some voodoo with the crystal, and basically it allows you to go back into the past to retrieve something for something. Guys, I don't remember the story exactly, don't judge me, but anyways, this is without a doubt my favorite area of Dragonspire, just because, you know, when you're questing through Dragonspire, right, the whole world itself has a really like repetitive look to it. You know, it's all like fire and magma and hot lava and just charred rock and stuff like that. With this dungeon, you get to see what it was like, you know, before all the madness happened with the Dragon Titan. Like, you know, back when, you know, Dragonspire was like somewhat of like, I don't know, a republic or something, you know. I don't know if that's exactly the right word to use, but, you know, some sort of empire that just like wasn't like, you know, descended into chaos and like overrun with like undead that like Malastare like rose up there. You know, it was just kind of this area where like there's just a society here, you know, not just like spirits and ghosts roaming around. It's really, really interesting, and the area itself looks awesome. You know, you got some trees. Obviously, instead of lava, it's water. I don't know. Like, this just blew my mind when I first did this dungeon. It's just, I don't know. It's really, really awesome to see something like this. I wish they did more stuff like this, honestly, like, in the newer worlds. I feel like, I don't know, they just lack a little bit of substance in this regard, but, I mean, this looks amazing. Like, if you guys haven't seen this before, it's pretty weird, you know, to see, like, Dragonspire, you know, type buildings with, like, Dragonspire mobs, because, you know, obviously this is Dragonspire, you know, with fucking water and just, like, trees everywhere, and just overall life just emerging from the area. I don't know, it's very, very cool. And I just realized the big mountain up there that's supposed to have the dragon on it does not have a dragon on it. How weird does that look? What the... How did I actually not notice that before? What? Okay, that's... God, that's definitely really, really weird. So, yeah, you know, obviously before the Dragon Titan, you know, came and everything. It's just, I don't know, it's really, really cool to see. So, anyways, I think this area is pretty cool. But that's it for the first arc, guys. Let's move on to the side worlds. So guys, my next favorite, next favorite area, guys. Basically, my favorite area in Grizzlehein is without a doubt Nidavellir, guys. You know, the reason why I like this area so much is really because of all the mystery that kind of surrounds it. Like, there's not much known really about this place, except it was probably home to frost giants, as you can probably tell there. But, I mean, the area itself, I mean, yeah, it looks amazing, like, obviously, along with a lot of areas in this game. But really, this area, it's so cool because, like, there's, like, spiral lore just, like, engraved here, you know? And it's, like, you can sense it, because obviously, I mean, there's a huge, like, I really like this rug. I wish I had a rug like this, honestly. But seriously, there's a lot of lore, really, from, like, the start of the spiral. There's just so much, like, we can learn from this area itself. Like, obviously, it has paintings, right? Of, like, two of the titans there, like, fighting, you know? And, like, I don't know, it just got... Oh, there's just so much mystery here, guys. I don't know. I really, 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 really like Nidavellir, and I wish they did some more stuff with it, because there's a lot of areas that are kind of here that just kind of are left undiscovered. Like, there's a huge door down there that doesn't lead anywhere. I believe there's another door over here, too? Maybe? Yeah, there's another door here. I don't know. There's just so much more that I feel like needs to be done with this area, because, man, it just looks incredible. And honestly, it goes with the Grizzlehein theme, but also it's like something different, you know? If you guys could like notice something about all the areas on this list, you know, they're kind of different, you know, from like the main part of the world and everything. And I don't know, dude, this world, I mean, the world's awesome, but this area is just epic, you know? Like, just, oh man, it just takes my breath away. It's just amazing, you know? Anyways, guys, let's move on to Whisteria. So guys, my favorite area in Whisteria is going to have to be the Hall of the Gorgon, guys. This area, actually, what is it called on the map? There's no actual name for it on the map, but basically, you got to go into the tournament hall, and it's the final area, basically, where you fight Randolph down there, the basically final boss of Wisteria. I don't know, guys, this area, like, it's just breathtaking, really. It's breathtaking, and that's why it was in my top like 5 or 10 most breathtaking places in Wizard101's area in Wizard101. But yeah, guys, there's so much like going on in this one area, really, because like, you know, obviously it's where you fight this guy and everything, but like if you listen closely, you can like, you know, hear cheers, you know, from like the audience and stuff. And oh man, there's just something so cool about it. Like, obviously I think that's a little sunroof right there. That's pretty awesome. But just the whole design of this area, you know, it really like feels like you're in a tournament. And honestly, I kind of wish the Wiz Arena looked a little bit more like this, because this looks awesome. And I don't think the Wiz Arena, even though it's like updated, I don't think it looks close to as good as this. Like, this just, I don't know. Like I said, it really takes my breath away. It's a really, really nice area. And I don't know, like the whole soundtrack, they kind of like mix like the Wisteria soundtrack with all these cheers. And like, I don't know, guys, I feel like this is just really what Wisteria is like all about. Like, just these amazing feelings and like aesthetics about the world. So anyways, I think that showcases the world as a whole, and this area, yeah, just does a really good job of that. It's just a really, really awesome area, guys. But anyways, let's get into the second arc worlds, guys. So on to Celestia. Okay, guys, my favorite area for sure in Celestia is going to have to be Storm Riven Hall, guys. This area, I'm not gonna lie, there's not a lot that is really special about it. Besides the fact that, hold on, just give it a second. Just give it a second, alright? God, I love that so much. Honestly, I probably love that more than I should, guys. But anyway, Storm Riven Hall. There is really no particular reason why I like this area so much. I mean, it's definitely one of the better looking areas in Celestia. I feel like, I don't know, like these whole out of water Celestia areas, I don't think they look as good as like the ones that are underwater like these. I feel like these fit the world a lot better. I also like the grotto a lot too. But there is, you know, like I said, there's the eyeball again. I think I think his arm like comes out at some point too, and he like swipes at something. I think, or like I don't know, he does something. I think if you get too close to him though, he'll go back in his little hidey hole, guys. But I don't know. There's really just something about this area that speaks to me, you know, and I'm not exactly really sure what it is. It could be like the obviously the look of it. I mean, I think it looks cool. One of the cooler looking areas in Celestia. You know, that eyeball is definitely part of it. I mean, just look at him. You know, Celestia is not one of my favorite worlds, so I don't have a ton to say about it, but I do like the whole, like, ancient architecture. You know, it's pretty cool. Obviously, like, it kind of shows, like, there were definitely some, like, water gods that lived here, which, you know, I mean, that's pretty dope in my opinion, but obviously, I really like the Morganth soldiers, too. They're not down there. They're back over here somewhere, but I don't know. I think this area is just pretty nice overall. There's not a ton to say about it because I don't think a ton of the areas look cool in Celestia. There's the Morganth soldiers. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It shows they invaded the area, which is cool. And then if you go in the dungeon, you have to like fight I think it's like some Triton guy or something like that. I don't remember exactly, guys, but I don't know. Storm Riven Hall, it's pretty cool. It's got some nice aspects to it. I just don't like Celestia that much as a whole, so I don't have a ton to say about it. But anyways, guys, on to Zafaria. One of the few areas of Zafaria that I actually like, guys. Welcome to Elephant Graveyard, guys. So this area, you know, honestly, it's just so different from Zafaria, and that's why I like it. I'm gonna be honest here. God, I know that's kind of a weird reason because I mean it's supposed to be part of the world after all, and it is. But I don't know. I really like the whole dark theme like of this particular area of Zafaria because you know when you're questing through Zafaria, really most of the areas you know are kind of like sunshine and rainbows in the savannah, and you know this area like yeah you know it kind of just like dumbs that down a bit. And, you know, obviously it's a lot more dark and dreary, and I don't know, I really like the design of the buildings and stuff. It really does make you feel like you're in a final area, which, I mean, you are, because this is the final area of the world, guys. But, I don't know, the Elephant Graveyard, it's a really just overall nice place to go, and is one of the few places where, if I go in Zafaria, it'll actually evoke feeling and emotion, because I don't know, I mean, it's a little bit of a sad place as well. Obviously, it's overrun by some of Morganth's things, but, you know, obviously, I mean, the area itself, it wasn't too annoying to quest through, but I really enjoyed questing through it, even though it was a little bit short, but definitely a highlight of Zafaria, definitely, because, you know, obviously, it is my favorite area, but it's not just because you guys can get code wands from the fish in here. No, no, it's definitely not. But yeah, if I did have to pick a favorite area for Zafaria, it would definitely be the graveyard, guys. But anyways, on to Avalon. Alright, everyone, welcome to the Crystal Caves in Avalon, guys. This area is just absolutely crazy. Like, it doesn't even look like Avalon. I mean, barely. Like, oh my god, this area is just so sweet. I mean, just take a look, you know, just take a look, avert your gaze from whatever you're doing at the moment, and just look over here, guys. But more specifically, the Night Garden, guys, is my favorite area in Avalon. Obviously, they're all part of the Crystal Caves, but just, like, this area, like, is just so mysterious. You know, the dungeon here, God, I'm really stuttering on my words, huh? The dungeon here, to go to Ghost Avalon, is literally called Mysterious Stairway, and God, it's just such an ominous place, you know? It's like, you can tell this area was, like, really old, you know? And it's just been here for, like, so long that, like, I don't know, there's fucking corpse lanterns, you know, just walking around, you know? There's even, like, there's even a little gazebo thing over here. Let me get to it. Yeah. Dude, check this out. Like, this shit is cool. I wish they'd make more areas like this, seriously. It's definitely a small part of Avalon. Obviously, you go here towards the end of your quest line. Yeah, there's just a lot to unpack here, you know? It's just a really secretive area. It almost feels like forbidden, in a sense, or like rejected, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, guys, but for everyone who's quested through Avalon, I mean, gosh, this is an area. I mean, you gotta agree with me. This is an area. It just looks, God, like, look at that. That just looks insane. You know, the whole tower, mysterious stairway leading up to it. Like, there's some mystical shit at work here, guys. Anyways, that's that's all for that's all for Avalon. Let's move on to Azteca, guys. So, guys, my favorite area in Azteca is gonna have to be the floating mountains, guys. There's just, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, the whole reason why I like the floating mountains is the whole area is just one big acid trip. I mean, just look, just look at the, just look how they just float, you know, and just kind of rock back from side to side. I don't know, it is definitely a pretty cool area. Not a lot of areas do this, surprisingly, like in Wiz as a whole. I don't know, guys, like I said, for the Crystal Caves in Avalon, there's just some mystical shit going on here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's kind of a bit of a random area in Azteca, I know. It was kind of hard to choose because, I mean, a lot of the stuff in Azteca kind of looks the same throughout, which, you know, I think is one of the things the world struggles with, but really, this area, it looks pretty cool. The whole area, like, I'm sorry, just like the way the mountains float, it's just, God, I'm not on crack, guys, I swear, but I don't know, it's definitely a pretty interesting area of Azteca. I think it's definitely a highlight of the whole world, even if I might not like most of the world. Is this a bridge of fire? Oh, sick. Dude, there's a fucking bridge of fire. I mean, where could you go wrong with this world? But, you know, seriously, it is a pretty interesting world, or, I mean, it is a pretty interesting world, but it's a pretty interesting area in Azteca in general. Like, I don't know, like I said, my favorite thing about this is just the the mountains. Okay, no, I'm done. No more floating mountains. Alright, we're gonna move on to Chrysalis, guys. Alright, guys, my favorite area in Chrysalis, I'm gonna be honest, it's gotta be Radiance Reborn. Like, this area is just fucking majestic. This is just, literally, okay, think about the concept of this, alright? This is a palace in the sky. This glossy, amazing looking just piece of matter, right? That you have to, like, teleport up to with, obviously, using some mystical shit. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what that's referencing. But, it's just a gigantic palace just dedicated to celestial beings. Like, that's just, like, that concept in of itself is just sick. Honestly, I get kind of Arcanum vibes from this, which is definitely a good thing. Is that the, okay, that's the teleporter. That's kind of loud. But, like, just the, oh, man. Like, this place is just awesome. Like, obviously, I bet, like, you know, they definitely took some of the inspiration, like, from here, to make the Arcanum, I think, for sure. Like, you can obviously see a little bit of parallels here, but the whole area, like, it's just glossy, polished look. It's just, I don't know, and you just get to meet all the Celestials. What's this little thing here? Huh, I have no idea. But there's just, I don't know, there's a lot to really kind of unpack with this area. I mean, I'm pretty sure you talk to each Celestial. There's, like, obviously the Chamber of the Mind. I'm pretty sure, you, like, go here to, like, look at Morgant's dreams, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's just a really, really interesting quest line that's tied to this, and I think that this place is really equally interesting, and I don't know, it's almost like if Celestia and Chrysalis, like, had a baby, and with the Arcanum being, like, the godfather. That's what this area is, guys. I don't know. It's just a really unique area, and a really unique part of Chrysalis, so I don't know, I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Celestial Crab is my favorite, definitely, but anyways, guys, let's move on to the third arc, which I believe Polaris is next. Awesome, let's go there, guys. Honestly, I feel like this place is kind of just the most generic thing I feel like to choose for Polaris, but guys, like, the Sky Anchor, like, just, like, look at that. It's amazing, honestly. Just, I mean, God, I don't know, the whole quests, like, leading up to this, I mean, were awesome as well. Like, kind of how you just had to, like, climb the mountain peak and everything, and eventually work your way up to Rasputin, which is obviously, he's hiding up here in the Sky Anchor because he wants to summon his Titan to destroy it. All very, very good quests, guys, but, I mean, the area itself is just amazing, you know, with just the Aurora Borealis, you know, just, like, glistening, like, in space, and it's just, oh my God, I don't know. It's just something about it, guys. It's just amazing. I say that a lot. It's just something about it. But seriously, this area is just, I don't know, extremely, extremely cool in my opinion. Just, oh man. Like, also the way that they, once you enter the final dungeon, like, the way the Titan just punches, like, through the building and just destroys it. Oh man, it's just, oh gosh, it's just really epic. It's a really epic place, guys. But yeah, Borealis Peaks slash like the Sky Anchor. It's just, I don't know. It's a real fun time here, and you know it's kind of cool. Like you're on a mountain, you can like see the clouds down below. Like you're higher than the clouds, you know. And of course you got your boy Ivan here. But obviously, I don't know. Like really, the main thing from like takeaway from this is just the sky, man. Just look at the sky. Just look at what's happening here. You know, just the power, the absolute power just radiating from the Sky Anchor. I don't know, guys. It's just crazy to me. The sky looks crazy here, and I don't know. It's just a really cool place. So, anyways, let's move on to Mirage, guys. I feel like I'm gonna have some trouble with that because it's all sand. But, anyways, let's move on to the next one anyway. Alright, so I know that this area, I mean, it's more of like kind of a little instance slash like dungeon thing. But my favorite part of Mirage was definitely the north gate, guys. Basically, you gotta kind of go through this like little door in Agrabah, because obviously Scorpion's attacking the front gate, and it's just, oh man, I mean, just like look at all the I don't know, I thought this was just a really cool area. Just the way it was like designed and everything. I don't know, it's really nice. You know, you got the forces of good here, and then amongst like, you know, all the evil up here. I don't know, it's just, it's like really cool to look at least for me. I don't know, this fight, like, it's not that hard. I mean, I don't know, but the whole atmosphere of it is like really intense, and like you can like almost feel the tension, you know, between the army and like the city. You know, it's I don't know, man. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I don't know, guys. There's like, I don't know. I don't find a ton of meaning in Mirage, but I don't know. This was definitely one of the highlights though, and probably my favorite area. Just honestly, let's be honest. It's because of the army, guys. It's because of the army and the Scorpion, and I don't know. Just something about it's just awesome. I don't really know, guys. I don't really know. There's just something about it. There's just something about these areas, guys. They're all very special to me. But anyways, let's move on. Let's move on to the final world, guys, which is going to be Imperia. Y'all, what do you think it could be? Please, once again, leave your opinions in the comments down below. What were some of your favorite areas in each world? I'd really love to know, guys. I will respond to every single one of you, but let's see. Without further ado, let's go to Imperia, guys. Alright, guys, to round it all off, my favorite area of Imperia is definitely the Reverie. I don't know why it says Nexus here. Yeah, I don't really know, but this area, I mean, it's called the Reverie. You can use the teleport to get here and everything, but gosh, do I even need to explain, like, this? Oh, it's just so, it's so mystical and magical. Just look at the scenery, even the music, man. Oh my god. I don't know, this whole, like, space, you know, like, thing, like, obviously, this is pretty much the same space background they used for the Arcanum. I love it a lot, personally. Ooh, there's some Aether burst over here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just get these real quick because, you know, they're kind of rare, but oh, I got some Aether ore from that. Okay, that's kind of rare. Yeah, obviously you got the Curator here. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna collect all of this. But anyways, guys, the Reverie. I mean, obviously you go to a few special instances here. They're definitely all acid trips in their own right, for sure. I recommend doing Imperia if you haven't already, because obviously, I mean, it's just a very cool world, but this area, in my opinion, is the coolest. It's kind of just the hub for, like, you know, going on your, like, mystical journeys to, like, alternate, like, universes slash dimensions slash realities. It's it's a really cool questline, guys. I recommend checking it out. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video on my favorite areas. Make sure to leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting recently. It's honestly crazy just to, like, you know, see that people are really enjoying the videos. So anyways, I hope that you came to enjoy this one, guys. Like I said, if you did, you could leave a like down below or subscribe for more content like this in the future, guys. So anyways, that's gonna be it from me. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be, guys. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of your day, or the rest of your quarantine, or the rest of your life, guys. Sorry, that might have been a little bit much, but anyways, point is, I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys, and peace out.